Morning, students. You are going to learn today about paragraph writing. Okay, so let's see its definition at first. Definition: a paragraph is a group of sentences that presents a single idea. It is a brief piece of writing that highlights a general topic. So, a paragraph is basically a group of sentences. Okay? So, it's a group of sentences that presents a single idea. Okay? Suppose you are choosing a theme and on that theme you are writing. Suppose you are writing a paragraph on a dog. So you are choosing a dog as a theme. Okay? And you are basically writing about that dog. Or suppose you are choosing a paragraph on rising prices. Okay? So basically you are going to write about prices of different items that are on hike these days. Okay? That are continuously increasing these days. Understood? So, like this you have many more topics. Now, it is a brief piece of writing. Basically, when students we are telling about paragraph, it is not generally a very long writing. No, it's not a long composition. Rather, it's a brief piece. Okay? It's, almost consist or it's almost, consist of 100 to 120 words suppose. Or suppose 100 to 150 words as such. Now, in case of a paragraph, it is a paragraph, so you cannot change, okay, your writing or whatever you are writing, okay, into different paragraphs. Since it is basically a paragraph, so whatever you have to write, it should be within a paragraph, okay. You cannot change paragraphs as such. Understood? Since it's a paragraph, so you can write down or so you have to write down within a paragraph. Suppose in case of any essay or an essay, this would have been a little different. You could have, written in different paragraphs. Or suppose in case of any story or any other prose piece as such, you can change paragraphs. But in case of a paragraph writing, as it is mentioned, okay, since it's a paragraph writing, so you cannot change the paragraph. Okay. Now, it highlights, okay, it is a brief piece of writing that highlights. So, it highlights a general topic. So, a particular, general topic has to be chosen. Okay. Now, as I have told you about, rising prices. Now, there are many other topics like this. Okay. Suppose you can write about, increasing pollution. Okay. That would include, suppose, air pollution, noise pollution, or you can pick any particular, type of pollution. Suppose noise pollution, okay, or air pollution, okay, and many more, So there are many topics like this. Look at the different parts of a paragraph. Number 1, title, then body. Now first you have to suggest or you have to put a suitable title. Okay, a suitable title. Next, body will be there as such. Now see, under body, what you have? At first you have introduction, then next merits or demerits. So whatever is your topic related to that, you have to give or suggest, or better to say, you have to write some of its advantages or its disadvantages. Okay? Or you can provide a contrast, okay, of both the things together. A comparison, you can do a comparison or a contrast, and you can put those two things in a coherence manner, okay, or in a manner which is logically, logically established, or which will be there, okay, in a very logical manner, one after the another. Now, next one, conclusion. So, definitely a suitable conclusion, okay, a suitable conclusion is necessary for each and everything. So, it's very, necessary to give a remedy to any problem, or to suggest, a particular suggestion for anything, so that it can have a solution. Okay? So, a suitable conclusion is necessary in that context. Now see uses of a paragraph. Number 1, to present any new idea or issue or topic. So anything that you have found quite new or quite a recent issue, okay, or quite a recent thing. So you are going to introduce, or you think of introducing that in a paragraph. So to present something new, okay, it may be a topic, okay, a general topic, or any issue, okay, that you are concerned about. Suppose rising prices, okay, so rising prices of daily commodities, suppose. Next, number 2, to raise awareness. Awareness about any particular topic or issue which is of general concern, or which is a concern of a group of people, or maybe, of a large section, okay, of people as such, means a mass of people. Okay, so paragraph also does this thing to raise consciousness or to raise awareness about something. Next, number 3, to present something in a logical manner. So whatever you are writing, it should have a logical presentation. Okay, your ideas should not be, mixed in a manner that people will fail to understand your actual reason, okay, or basically your actual, agenda for writing. Okay, you should present your ideas in a very logical manner. Okay, you should present your ideas in a very logical manner, so that people can understand, okay, for what you are writing. It should be in a, chronology, one after another, or better to say, it should follow, a kind of pattern in which, whatever has to be given at first, or whatever has to be presented at first, that should be presented at first. Then what is to be given at the next stage or at the next level, so that should be presented at the next level. So like this, your presentation should have a coherence. Okay, it should be logical. It should look like it has a kind of unity, or your ideas, okay, your basic concern is having a logicality. Okay, so whatever has to be given one after another, that should be presented and in a logical manner. Students, let's see an example of paragraph writing. Question number 1. Write down a paragraph on the topic air pollution and children. Word limit 100 to 120 words. So as you know that a paragraph has to be brief, okay, has to be short, okay. So 100 to 120 words is apt, okay. The word limit of 100 to 120 words is appropriate for that. Now let's see, according to the pattern, what we have to do. We have to write at first the title, okay, which we have to underline. Air pollution and children. So the title is basically air pollution and children, okay, which is underlined over here. As you can also see in the question itself, which has been given in a single quotation. Next, after the title, we are going to have the body of the paragraph. So here, the body of the paragraph is given, where at first you have to introduce the topic. Okay, so basically the title, which is focusing on the topic, means air pollution and children, means pollution in the air and its effects on children. Okay, so for that, at first you have to introduce the topic in general. Suppose we have at first in the body of this paragraph, the biggest threat to a child's health these days is the air pollution. So the biggest threat to a child's health is what? Is the air pollution. Okay? These days, air pollution is affecting the child's health. Okay? Or a child's health. Okay? Very much. So, it is the biggest threat that we can found in the society. It's not only a big threat, but the biggest one. Okay? It's the most dangerous, okay, most risky threat that we have found in our environment. So, after introducing the topic, then you have to elaborate. Suppose I have given the example of corona taking a huge toll of lives, okay, and how it is affecting a large section of people, especially the small children, okay, by getting, spread, or by spreading through the medium of air, okay. And nowadays, third wave has also begun, and it has begun in the state of Maharashtra and is predictably the most dangerous one among the three that we have witnessed. So, this disease itself, or this virus, okay, is affecting a large number of people, okay, and is posing a threat of inevitable death too. So you have to write something about which is related to the air pollution, or the reason for the cause of pollution. Now, you have to elaborate how it is getting spread and how it is changing the day by day scenario of our world, especially of our country, okay. Then what are the problems that we are facing, okay. Then what should be undertaken as a solution, or as solutions to fight this inevitable disease, this inevitable pandemic, okay. And you should also give not only a solution, but you can suggest some other remedies too, where you can write about the role of the government, or any kind of measure that you think is necessary to be taken, okay. Especially as this paragraph is based on a harsh reality that you are facing, or better to say, we are facing in general, okay. So, some remedies should be given, okay. Some suggestions should be given how to find, or how to cure, how to cope up this inevitable pandemic, or this inevitable spread of virus. Now, after that, you can conclude this in a smooth manner, or something telling in a positive, or better to say, giving a positive note, okay. You can end this with a positive note. Suppose after it is written, government must make some rules and regulations to take strict actions against those who unnecessarily resort to deforestation, then somewhat a positive note has been given. See, this will save our mother nature. Okay, so this is going to save our mother nature. Okay, as we know, nature is our mother, so in whose lap it is certain to have our safe growth. This will save our mother nature, in whose lap it is certain to have our safe growth. So we will get a safe growth while, or we are destined to have a safe growth if we save our mother nature. Thank you, students.